Hey guys, today I've got an interesting one for you. This is on Facebook and Facebook advertising. If you like any pages on Facebook, if you're a Facebook business owner, definitely one worth listening to. Now I'm going to start off with a very, very harsh statement, and that is that despite the fact that Facebook is a platform that's supported by ads, if you're a small business owner, I don't think you should be running ads on Facebook anymore. Very, very simply. Basically, Facebook's made changes to the algorithm, which means that people basically are not going to be seeing your posts as much. So it's pointless really getting people to like the page, because the fact of the matter is groups are taking precedence over them. When you've pulled a large amount of money into Facebook, as I have for many different companies over the years, I've noticed a massive decline in return on investment for the money that's going in. So basically a large amount of pages, social media people will say, well, put memes on there. You know, people love memes, people will share memes. Yeah, it's a great way to capture people, but that's not people who are interested in your business, which means that overall your business interactions are going down, your page interactions are going down, it's going to sink the page over time. And this is a huge problem. So a lot of social media people aren't really able to deal with things in the way that they usually would. The only way they can really sort of edge it in is if they make the memes about the business, and even then, using memes, often the time you're using someone else's IP. That's a breach of copyright. It's a really, really big problem. You need to be very careful about copyright, because it's just going to happen to you. You're going to be the one person that someone comes down hard on. I've seen it happen to several people, especially people who use the Willy Wonka meme, because people do not like the IP of the Willy Wonka meme being abused in this way, because it actually belongs to people. The image of Willy Wonka, the image of Gene Wilder, like that, it belongs to people, and that's the problem. So actually utilising memes in this way, it's really, really problematic. And for a small business that's trying to grow, you're trying to get likes in, trying to get traffic in, and I'm getting to the point where I do not see a valid return on investment from Facebook in terms of social media marketing. There's none. In terms of Instagram, I've seen none of that, and I run Instagram pages for restaurants, and it's not to do with my Instagram being bad, it's just to do with whenever I put an offer out on Instagram, one which is so awesome and saucy, you know, something like 80% off for a meal, you know, something crazy, you know, when I put that in, all of a sudden, there's an issue. It's like, people aren't coming in for that. They'll come in for like 20%, 30% off on Facebook, but they won't come in for 80% off on Instagram. That's because 90% of the people who like those posts are blooming in Australia, you know. And why would I put an advertising spend on it when advertising spend on Instagram is just terrible as well? So the fact of the matter is, it's just like, I'm losing my mind. I run social media for small businesses. I've cancelled most of my small business customers because they are not making money out of it. And if they're not making money out of Facebook and they're not making money out of me, I don't want to run a service because I don't want to exploit people. That is how I function, right? Now, I'm getting more and more annoyed with the way that Facebook treats businesses, right? So here's another problem, right? If a social media company has made your Facebook business page, what's the problem? Oh, well, you can't get that access to the page back because they will own it, right? So even if you've got admin accounts, they will have an ownership part of it. And when you question Facebook about it, what do you get? You get white noise, you get no response. Hi, I'm a business owner, I've got this business, they've got access. Tumbleweed goes along in the background, right? So you've got a massive blooming tumbleweed and you get no response. And why is this a problem, right? Let's say you've got personal information going between you and clients, like phone numbers, emails, information going into your inbox. Well, another company has then got access to that information, which is a breach of GDPR, and Facebook is allowing it. Facebook is actually allowing it. It's the same as Google Pages, allowing people to run scam and phishing pages. It drives me mad, because this sort of thing shouldn't be going on. It shouldn't be happening. It needs to be shut down when you've got a company doing that, because a company can hold a page hostage. Now, the fact of the matter is, you can legally argue for this stuff, you can legally fight for it, but it's really, really stressful. And the main problem that I've got with Facebook and Facebook ads at the moment is that I do not see a valid return on investment for Facebook ads, and I run ad campaigns very, very well. I've had huge successes for businesses in the past, but despite the fact that I run ad campaigns well, despite the fact that I've got people, thousands of likes, overall business pages are starting to crash and they're starting to fail. And it's like, well, I mean, I see other pages which are, I mean, there's a beautiful one with He-Man on. I love this He-Man page, where they just post He-Man images, and it's all really, really slightly dodgy and very, very adult humour at times. But the fact of the matter is, it's just like, there's loads of people that like that, there's loads of people who love the page. The page is doing really, really well. But the fact of the matter is, I'm not seeing a valid return on investment for the majority of businesses that I run. And that's the thing, it's like you work for a solicitors, you work for a bank, you work for, an architect, anything that is, an artist. There are loads and loads of different people, different types of businesses I work for. You work for car sales, you're still not going to see as high results as you are if you're just going to run a meme page, or if you're going to run something like the Babylon Bee. That's going to be successful on Facebook. Babylon Bee is an amazing company. They just write a small, crappy story that's absolute, total nonsense, put it out. Oh, instant win, instant money. People going on the website, you got loads and loads of stuff in ad revenue from all over the web. Fantastically, beautifully set up. Babylon Bee is amazing. And if you're not running a company like that, well, on Facebook, you're sunk. You're not going to get great responses. Now, there is one exception that I've got, and that's a restaurant that's run by one of my friends, and he puts up a load of stuff regularly, loads and loads of images of the food that he's cooking, things like that. That works on Facebook. But unless you're running a business where you can do that, you're not going to be successful in the same way. You run something that you run a garage thing, all right? The only thing that's going to get you benefits on Facebook is if you put up deals for people. And the thing is, when you put deals up for people all the time, what happens? People no longer interested because, the deal it's not something that's rare and beautiful and magical. Like a 2-for-1. Oh, wow, that's great. It's just come up out of the blue. You never get a 2-for-1 from the company. Oh, it's just this week's 2-for-1. We'll wait for next week, or maybe get it in the future. It doesn't matter anymore. So what's happening is people are no longer interested because the deal is no longer fresh, and people need freshness with deals. I mean, I've run events evenings for restaurants, right? That's one of the things that I've done. And one of the things is I've noticed is if you run an event every single week for restaurants, those events aren't going to bring people in. You run one once every month, 2 months time, something of special occasions, things like that. Bam, you're packed, right? That's good. That's good. Otherwise, why are you calling people in? And then you start wondering, okay, you're going to call people in. That's great. Oh, wait, why are you calling them in on the most busy nights? No. These people are meant to be the draw, and you think, oh my God, this is chaos. But this is just restaurant marketing nonsense. Anyway, I'll get back to the topic at hand. I do not think that it is a valuable thing to pay for ads on Facebook if you're a business at the moment. I've done it for so many different companies. I've got likes on pages, but what do those likes actually mean? Are they giving me a valid return on investment? No, because Facebook algorithms are killing that. They're killing the reach of my posts. They're killing everything. And the fact of the matter is, I, as a social media marketer, cannot get people to like the posts all the time. It's like, if the company says to me, okay, Alex, we're going to run this deal on this thing XYZ, it's like, okay, I can run that, that's cool. But, am I getting interactions? Well, no, because this is something the company wants me to run. It's not just some random stupid meme of a cat. It's just like, I can put the cat meme down. Oh yeah, loads of people like that. Loads of people join in to like the page. What happens? Oh, they don't like the page in reality because they only like cats, so they're no longer following the page. So Facebook algorithms just like, this page is not very popular. No, so we're going to drop it down in the results. So anyway, it's just got to the point where I'm fed up of Facebook. I'm sick of the supposed advertising stuff. They are sinking small businesses with taking money from them. I don't think they should take money from small businesses anymore, really. I think they should offer free advertising credits to them because, frankly, there's no return on investment. If I cannot see people gaining money from things, it's like I run a page for an accountants a little while back. I was getting nothing. I've run a driving schools page a while back. It was about 2.5 years back. That was getting nothing. All right, and that's a huge problem. And it's like, well, what can I do? I can just change the SEO of the website. Boom, website's getting people. So I can work on that. I can build that. I can help the company. It's really, really important. to get customers in. It's my job as an advertiser to get customers in. But Facebook advertising doesn't work for everybody. It really, really doesn't. And it drives me absolutely bonkers. The only thing that I've seen success for is restaurants. And that's going down as well, because interactions the past couple of years have been great, but they're going down. Anyway, I've rambled and ranted and stressed about this for long enough. That's my whine about Facebook. But to be honest, I'm really sick of them. They really need to actually address content like the GDPR stuff, because this is absolutely ridiculous. Here's another problem, right? Some businesses have got reviews up, right? The reviews tab, they've got that, and that's enabled, all right. And the fact of the matter is, Facebook's disabled the ability to add a reviews to a business, right? So why is this a problem? Well, if some businesses have reviews and some businesses aren't allowed reviews, that's practically Facebook deciding who has got an advantage over another company. I think that's a really big problem. How's a company meant to build up its success? Oh, it can't anymore because Facebook's decided if reviews are bad. Why not remove reviews for everyone? Even if it's just a temporary thing, you just hide the reviews for everyone. Oh, Facebook's not doing that. Won't let you add the tab, won't let you add reviews, but it's prioritizing some companies over others. And that's a really, really big problem on a platform, especially when people are paying in order to stay on the platform. And that is keeping the platform alive. This is keeping Facebook running. And it drives me mad. It absolutely drives me mad, because it's an exploitation of business. It's lying to people. I feel, when I look back at things, I feel when I've talked to my customers that I've lied to them. I really do. And that really upsets me. I hate lying to people. And the thing is, I'm not lying to people. Facebook has turned my words into lies. I used to be able to say, I can get you a large amount of people and get you a good return on investment on Facebook, And nowadays, when I've worked with people a couple of years down the line, and they see the things dropping down, and I say, look, I'm going to cancel your social media contract with me. And they're like, no, you do a good job, Alex. It's like, no, it's not about that. It's about the fact that you're not getting money from it anymore. And if you're not getting any money for it, you might as well use my money on Google Ads, whatever, because don't use it on me. I'm a Facebook marketer. If I'm not making you money, you do not need me. And to be honest, it's been a lot less stressful. Dealing with Facebook in terms of running accounts for people is very, very stressful. They always want you to do things in a certain way, and that's another problem as well, because an advertiser will generally know how to advertise better than the customer, so I've always butted heads with people about that. But it's like, when I'm left to my own devices, I can usually do a good job for people. And there are still ways of being successful and running a successful Facebook page. I'm not saying it's impossible, right? But what I am saying is that Facebook has made all the money that has been spent on it in ads over the past I don't know how long it's been running, but since it's been running, everything's gone to hell. And they have completely screwed over the companies that originally relied on them and that built Facebook up into the monstrosity it is nowadays. Anyway, I've rambled too long, and I'm going to chill out just a bit before work. You have a good day, take care, and screw Facebook. Honestly, screw it. Bye.